Welcome back, heroes.
Well, friend of the Grummles.
I didn't mean to click on him, but alright. So we are going to finish unlocking the ability for our demon hunters, or our Void Elves, rather, to be demon hunters. And then we are going to make one. So we want to try and breeze through this, quest line here. Hello? There we go. We want to breeze through this quest line as fast as we can so that we can unlock this class, because we also want to try the new Devourer spec that demon hunters get. And you can see there is a ton. There we go. This will unlock it when we complete the quests. Harvest 24 undamaged parts. Is it down here then, I take it? Where I see everybody else? I don't know if this thing has it, but... Is this chick, like, following me around? Is that the deal? I guess so. I thought that was another player. That's why I've been sitting here like, oh no, I gotta get the first tag on everything. Bud, seriously? Like, stay in your corner, bud. I mean, thanks for finishing him off. That's the one thing. That's the one thing that irritates the snot out of me is when people do that because they know, oh, I can attack faster, so they don't try to finish off anything. They just go, oh, I'm gonna tap it one time, and then therefore that's all I have to do. Oh, somebody's fighting the big guy. We'll go over there and see if we can get the tap on him, too. I doubt we can, but... Will it give us gear? Oh, it does. Nice. Woo! That almost finished us right there. That was nice. We just need 2 more to complete that whole quest. Here's 1. And there's number 2. Apparently there was some changes to the skill trees as well. I'm not sure what all the changes were, but it made us redo our skill tree. I just went with whatever its normal build plan was, so... let's see here. You are standing on the quest giver.
If we do not meet again, die well.
Dang it. I wasn't able to get off his shot fast enough. We gotta wait for another one to spawn. Wow, that thing is wicked looking. Azure Void Flare? Okay, we just gotta wait for this thing to respawn. Hopefully it's on a fast enough retimer. Come on. I don't know how many quests we have to do. That's gonna be the main issue, but I want to breeze through it as fast as I can, because then we can start the actual Demon Hunter that we want to play tonight. There we go. I got at least one hit. That's all I cared about. Okay, we got the sleigh. So now we gotta go back, turn that in.
We are all that stands between the Legion and annihilation.
There we go. Bam! Reward. Void Elves done. So now we can log out of this guy. He can just stay right there for right now. Alright, create a new character. Void Elf. Demon Hunter. I think the dude looks way better. Yeah, I think the guy looks much better. Alright, let's customize this guy up. Yeah, give him that little snarky smile, maybe. Yeah, yeah, that one's good there. Hairstyle, restraint. No, I want one of the... like this one right here. And then I believe if we change the hair color, there is a hair color that gives us like the Void Elf, like cool little effect, right? Oh well. We're going to keep it that dark blue because I like the dark blue. That's fine. Ears. Nah, we got to have long ears. You're an elf, bud. Horns. Yeah, buddy. They got to come out the front. We got to look like Illidan, right? Blindfold. We have the gem. We have shield, phantom fangs, linen. And then we have just different colors of linen. Now, we might as well just stick to the standard fell eyes, right? Even though when you look to the side, it's not actually our eyes. Alright, and then we go here. Tattoos. No, we gotta have that, like, molten neon green color, right? Yeah, no. That one, this one looks good. Plus, I mean, it's the Betrayer, right? What else was new? Just these. Betrayer horns, Betrayer tattoos, all good there. HHG. Void. Demon Hunter. Oh, yeah. Whew.
The Void, a force of infinite hunger. Its whispers have broken the will of dragons and lured even the Titan's own children into madness. Sages and scholars fear the Void, but we understand a truth that they do not. That the Void is a power to be harnessed, to be bent by a will strong enough to command it. The Void has shaped us, changed us, but you will become its master. Wield the shadows as a weapon to save our world and defend the Alliance.
I mean, we'll do our best. You know what I mean? We'll do our best. Oop, that was not what I wanted to do. Alright, close. Alright, let's do some quick changing here. Add-ons. We're just going to turn all the add-ons off for right now. And see what all they've changed on the regular UI. Map, handy notes can come off. DBM, combat, and bags. That can all come off too. We'll put on ones that might make sense here in a minute, but we want to go with just basic UI. Okay. Ooh. There we go. Okay. And then let's go, let's see, options. We have a new interface. Raid chat bubbles. Okay, that's been added. Display class colors. I like that. Okay, we'll do that one. Bigger role debuffs. Display role specific debuffs slightly larger than... Okay, I like that. Center big defense. Sure. Display power bars. Oh, that's an arena. Alright, first we're going to go to combat. Actually, first we're going to go here. Make sure that auto loot is selected. Then we want to go to combat. We want to make sure that press and hold is done and enable that. Gameplay enhancements. Boss warnings. Enable boss warnings. Enable text warnings. Enable boss timeline. Enable external defenses. Toggle onto view important defense buffs and separate customizable HUD elements now. Enable damage meter. Yeah, we want that. We'll move that down this way here in just a second. Diminishing returns. Yeah, that's fine. Nameplates. My name, critters. Always show nameplates. Enemy units, minions, friendly players. Ooh, okay. Yeah, I like that. I like that. I don't care about the NPCs. 2 looks good for us. There, we can go with that there. That's fine. Okay. Audio assist. Transcribe voice chat. No, thank you. Retread. No. Combat audio alerts. Combat speech Microsoft David. Combat speaker. Let's turn that off until I can play with it off camera before we do that kind of stuff. Alright. Replace player 4. Places other player unit frame portrait with class icons? No, that's fine. Okay. And then from here, we want to go close. That's all done. We want to go to edit mode. I want the damage meter to come down here. We want to move this up. Whoa, not 200. We like it right around 130. There we go. This is going to come up. We want to make it 130. Click back on this. We want our cast bar to be right underneath, like that. This, we want to hide the art. We want it to come up right underneath our feet, basically. We also need to add other bars to it, but that's fine. I like putting the map right in front of me, kind of in the middle. This allows... So the reason why I put this, if it will cooperate with me here. The reason why I put the map kind of in the middle, I know it can block some stuff. But I like putting it in the middle so that I can look up to see it and not have to look over and start missing things that are happening near me. So our XP bar, I always put right above bar 1. We can actually shrink that down, right? Nope, won't let me do that. Status bar 2, we could move to like right here. This can come over. That drops down. And then our damage meter is going to go right there. Make it just a tad wider there. Boom. Okay, I love it. Save. Yes. Okay, and then what I want to do real fast is go back into options. We want to go action bars, activate 2 and 3. Close, edit. We want to put, no, that was 3. So 2, then 3, and then status bar 2 can go right underneath that. Kind of like a nice little sandwich. There we go. Save, done. Actually, hold on. Let me go back in that real quick. Edit mode. Bring that over here. Save. And there we go. Okay. We need to pick our spec. And guess what? There is now a new spec called Devourer. So we're going to activate that. Boom. Now we have talents. For now, I'm just going to do the starter build stuff. But we will look over this kind of stuff. So, Vengeful Retreat. Remove all snares and vault away. Void Blade. Unleash your glaives and charge to your target, dealing 175 cosmic damage. It says we haven't added that to our bar, but that's fine. We're about to do this right here. Can I move that? Can this move over? No? Oh, wow. That's good. Okay. Let's see here. Void Blade, just for giggles. We'll put that down there, but that is 1, I guess. What is this? Shift. Shift through the void, reappearing at your target location. Okay, that's a racial ability, I believe. Consume. Drain the essence from your target, dealing 219 cosmic damage. Okay. The stuff that's currently on there is Consume, Reap, and Void Blade. So, good there. Okay. Let's go turn this in.
What news? Some will tell you that the light is the only path, the one weapon that can stop the enemies of Azeroth.
Right, Shift P. As far as flying goes, and we're doing a void, let's get this set up to where I have Dark Phoenix. There we go. Select a recommended timeline. So we could do Dragonflight. I'm going to be honest, though. I think the fastest way for us to level, personally, is probably going to still be Lich King, if I'm being perfectly honest with you. So that's what I'm going to do there. Also, we can queue for immediate dungeons. And the new one is... technically, we could do the random Lich King dungeon, which we will do, because the time walking shouldn't be Battle for Azeroth. You'll notice we don't get bags anymore for that, because it comes off, I think, tomorrow. Where's the calendar here? Time walking dungeon event ends, and then time walking event begins. So that was supposed to swap over today as well, and it doesn't appear that the dungeons have, because it's supposed to go from Battle for Azeroth to Wrath of the Lich King, I believe. While the event players level 10 or higher may access special time walking dungeon finder queue, which scales dungeons and rewards to your level past dungeons from the Battle of Azeroth expansion. And then if we go to Ooh, that's not what I wanted to do. Oh, well. I believe it's supposed to go from Battle for Azeroth to Wrath of the Lich King, but that's fine. We could do Lich King, and get Dungeon, or, get gear from it. So that is what we're going to do. We're going to queue as a DPS. There's a quest to turn in over here real quick.
Need help?
Welcome, friend. I am King Anduin Rin. As a new member of the Alliance, I wish to greet you personally. The Void Elves may be a recent addition to our ranks, but Illyria Windrunner is one of our greatest heroes. Under her tutelage, the powers you wield will aid our cause.
Okay.
These are troubled times for Azeroth. In the days to come, you will face many trials, fight many foes. Know that you are never alone against the darkness, for the Alliance stands with you. I look forward to hearing of your progress. Something tells me we will speak again soon.
I like this guy better.
Though you walk among the shadows,
I
you are a beacon of hope to us all.
Because I need to go talk to Khadgar real quick. Oh, oh, no, no, no! Oh, no! Don't tell me the servers went down again. Okay, that was just a weird getting kicked out. Hopefully it stays.
Let's get to work. I was hoping to see you.
Call of War. I don't care about that quest.
Always happy to help.
Didn't we just pick from Chromie? Didn't we pick Lich King? This shouldn't be the intro to Lich King, is it? Yeah, sail to Northrend. Why is my quest icon not popped up? Edit mode. Yeah, see, it's not here anymore. Okay, I'm waiting for this. This didn't save. Enable the damage meter again. I don't know why the quest log is not showing. That's weird.
I need to target something first.
I don't know why the quest meter is not there. It's not showing at all. Like even when I go into the edit mode, like I don't see pet frame, boss frames, arena frames, stance bar, extra abilities, possess bar, pet bar, encounter bar, boss warnings, damage meter, yes, talking vehicle, archaeology, HUD tooltip, I don't know. And then when I went to any of the other ones, they're not showing that quest bar either. I like how the names here. So you have Arthas, Jaina, Proudmoore, Gul'dan, Sylvanas, Illidan, Thrall, and Uthar. Let's just hit no on there. What we'll do is we will go ahead and hit, oh, random time walking dungeon. I mean, might as well, right? Who cares? Okay. There we go. It came back up. I guess it's technically because there's just a quest that you're supposed to click to complete. And so we don't have a quest, and so it's not there. Fine by me. Alright. Mount up.
Light be with you, King's honor, friend.
Okay, we know the drill. We're gonna collect all the quests that we can real fast. The only ones we're not doing are the ones that ask us to go all the way back, or go out to Dalaran right now. Ooh. There we go.
Greetings. Need help?
Now, I don't think anybody's going to be out doing dungeons right now, but if we can get a dungeon, yay. If not... Ooh, I got stuck by a stupid ladder. There we go. And then we want to go here.
See you later.
Hello.
Alright, here we go. So technically, from what I understand, is this is a more, like spellcasty-ish type demon hunter. So we're gonna find out real quick how spellcasty-ish they meant.
I am out of range.
Phone, what are you doing? So we will see. So far, we're hitting pretty good. I like this. But we're also only taking on a single target and only using one ability, which is Consume.
Too far away.
And we can apparently do it while running.
I must get closer.
Makes this class really mobile.
I am out of range.
We're getting like next to no XP, which is crazy.
Talk to me. How are you?
Since we're back in town, we'll not come do the boat. Wonder what expansions everybody's doing. Definitely unique to not be up close and personal, this thing. Where did... I don't know who he's fighting, but okay.
I do not have a target.
Somehow, somebody above us irritated that guy. Okay.
My, you're a tall one.
Well met. Go with honor, friend.
Well met. Be careful. King's honor. For the Alliance.
The Naru have not forgotten us.
Not forgotten. I do like the damage meter that's on here. So you have to click it. That's the only downside that I see. How do I... Okay. You have to click to be like, oh, I want to see what that does. For giggles, let's put that here.
I require a target.
Okay.
Good day to you. What can I do for you?
So those look like melee abilities. So I'm guessing our auto deal will only use that if the target is close enough. Or maybe not. It still used consume. And it looks like we can still get healing from grabbing orbs, which is nice. Let's see if I can do this. Oh, yeah. When they said mid-ranger, I was thinking...
I must get closer.
Okay. Everything else seems to be a little bit too far for us.
I am out of range.
And done. This will be our last one. There we go. It is a relatively fast attack. I will say that. I do like the fact that it feels much faster than I anticipated when they said that this was going to be a midliner caster. I was thinking more like a mage where it felt like things took a long time to get sent off as a spell. So it's nice to know that that feels a little bit faster than I had anticipated. Alright, so now we gotta go do these two right here. We're gonna go do the southern one first. Okay, then we're gonna hit this. Mount up. Oh. We got stuck by the stupid cart. Okay, then we need to take out these guys. Ooh, who else is fighting me? Okay. Am I still being attacked by something? No.
I must get closer.
Get a little bit of health. Eventually, I'm sure there will be a way to get more of those orbs as a caster. Nope. Okay. That is a really dangerous place to be, dear.
Have a target.
Okay, got it. We don't need to take anybody else out. Boom.
Interest you on a pint? Off with you.
So our gear is still better.
Get her back.
Hey there. Safe travels.
Warm wishes to.
4 haste minus intellect. So we are int based on this guy versus agility based.
The Legion's end draws near.
There we go. I'd rather do it that way so we keep the int then.
Be kind to those less fortunate.
About to hit level 11. Ooh.
Hello. You need something?
Okay. Void Ray. Unleash a beam of concentrated void energy, dealing 16 cosmic damage and consuming 5 fury every 0.1 seconds. Effect ends after 2.7 seconds or upon reaching 0 fury.
Hearken on Poros. The Naru have not forgotten us.
And it looks like Immolation Aura got added to our deal as well. Actually, let's run back up here. We're a Demon Hunter. We're good at seeing who is not really there to be there for what they're supposed to be, so good there. Come on, bud. Let's go.
Target.
This, I feel, needs to be used if they're within a certain range.
Hi, how are ya? All right then.
How may I be of service?
Greetings. All right then.
Hello. Have a good one.
I know who you is, boy. I know who you is. I do like the Immolation Aura that we have, because it's more void damage than it is anything else.
I need to target something first.
Also, we did find out that dude just randomly spawns after you take out that guy. It's weird. At least in my opinion, it's weird. Now, I will say, I did honestly think about just boosting this guy to 80.
Something? See you around.
But I think it would just be better for us to get used to the... Hey, what's up, Light? It would be better for us to get used to how the class works, even though we're using the one bar or one button build mechanic. I'm not sure when, if ever, it's going to add any of the other mechanics on here. Because so far, it's literally just throwing consume at people.
Good fortune. Be well.
Greetings. For the Alliance.
We will lose crit and mastery, which is fine as long as we're getting other gear. I don't care what our looks like, so to speak, right now. Number one, we don't really have the gear to swap. Oh, that guy left. We don't really have the gear to swap it out right this second either, which is kind of a bummer. All right, we've got Felshire. Okay, so
Hey there. Greetings.
okay. Ooh. There's no way that that damage meter is correct. Oh, I'm way too far away. That should have never procced. Seriously? Level 80, level 80, level 80. I'm in here with all level 80s, and somehow I was top DPS in that. There's no way that chart is correct. I like how somehow I'm the one that's pulled aggro on the long range stuff.
I need to target something first. A target.
And see, like, I feel like for now I'm not going to do that. There. I feel like this will probably be better for us to do. Oh. So the healer dipped. Got another healer. Hey, it's a level 80 healer. And we're on to the first boss. Well, like, look at that. It says there's no way. Let's, settings. No, that's not what I want. Current segment. Here we go. It's because I was on overall and it was still accounting for all the damage I had done prior, so.
locker.
Right, yes! You're made sorry. Sorry, you smell like parrot guano.
I don't know what this bottom bar is for.
Too far away.
I don't remember this dungeon at all, if I'm being perfectly honest.
I need to target something first.
I mean, so far, the only downside I'm seeing is the fact that this is basically our only ability at level 11 right now. Oh, that is a ranged ability. That's nice. Oh, I'm disoriented. Get this barrel off my head.
I do not have a target. I must get closer.
Okay. Hopefully we get some other abilities that allow us to do some more stuff, because... Be nice to get some better gear. Oh, I remember this part. It's one of those arena areas again. I was out of that.
I need to target something first.
Ouch! Why'd you poke me? Oh, wake up, Woden! We're on!
Come on, say the things! Say the things!
Ouch! Okay,
I require a target.
gather round for a show of unbridled ferocity. Coming to you from parts unknown. The mysterious, the dangerous, the slightly unkempt, the band of smelly buccaneers. And entering the ring, we have the amazing, the incredible, the magnificent
Void Metamorphosis. Upon reaching 50 stacks, gain access to Void Metamorphosis. That's what that bottom bar is.
Think this is not a professional setup. Oh well, grab the pig and you win.
There we go.
Well, look
Wait,
at
do
that.
we have a rogue?
Caught a pig. Maybe we should move on to a more threatening challenge. From the sewers of Freehold comes a Tortolan brigand who makes it his duty to eternally hurt you. He is the dynamo of defense, the sergeant of shell shock, the hellion in a half shell, Ludwig!
I do not have a target.
Dang. Woo! Rogue, man.
What a fight!
Look at that guy.
These smelly buccaneers are resilient, and they better be, because their next challenger is the epitome of brutality. A champion that sleeps with the fishes. Literally. The three-hole fanatic. The master of the jagged jawbone jab. The powerful pugilist predator. Trothak the shark puncher!
Not bad. If I do it myself, so it's not just, for whatever reason, just using consume, I feel like we actually get a little bit more out of it. I'm getting irritated that we're not getting any gear, though. Follow the tank. I think we were actually following the healer. Now, if Devour could be multi-hit, that would make it a phenomenal skill. You know what I mean? So that might be something that we have to look into for our talent tree. We're about to hit level 12. Now, I do know that we get a buff. Every time we do the time walking event, we get an XP buff. So, probably why we should be... There we go. Increases maximum fury by 20. The healing of shadow. Ooh, sigil of misery. We'll go with that. I'm just gonna follow that for now. We now have the new skill of throw glaive.
Think you can stand against me, swine? Allow me to
Yeah, we need something that breaks off more of those orbs, too.
Blast these scurvy dogs to bits! All hands on deck!
There we go, down here. Need roll. Dang it, 92! Jeez, they really needed that, huh? Alright, and then we gained another level out of that. Predator starts consume damage increases by 15%. Consume generates a soul fragment. Okay. Soul immolation. Light your soul aflame, dealing 472 fire damage to yourself, generating 30 fury, and shattering 3 soul fragments over 5 seconds. And so now we've got, I think it's what, 5%? Yeah, so it's 5%. We want to do it again. Okay. But we can get it up to 30% more XP, and that's what we want so that we can level faster. Let's get that buff.
I need to target something first.
What can I do for you? Have a
Okay.
How are you? See you around.
What can I do for you? See you later.
Whew. Alright, get that book. And then I actually want to put... I need this. This is going to go as number 3 for right now, so that when we run along here, and we see that bag, we can go, kabam! 1 of 8.
That item is still recharging. Eye on the target.
Okay.
I cannot use that item.
It's starting to hit pretty hard. Problem is I need more of these guys.
I need to target something first.
Now, the more of those we'll do, the better. Because number 1, they heal, and number 2, they get us ready for metamorphosis. Ooh, that one sheared off quite a few. We're up to 17. Ooh, here's some bags. And there's some right there. Okay. There's all those. Now we just need more of these scavengers. Okay. Ten of 14. Oh, demon hunter out here.
Too far away.
You. We'll need one more after this guy.
I do not have a target.
We only need 9 more of those orbs. I want to see what the metamorphosis is. Since it apparently takes us a hot second to get into metamorphosis.
I need to target something first.
Five more. $47, $48. We need 2 more.
I do not have a target.
So my bar's full, but it doesn't look like we have the ability to go metamorphosis yet. Okay. Talk to him first.
Hey there. For the Alliance.
Hey there. Have a good one.
Hey there. You need something? See you around.
Okay. That was a nice little jump there. We're almost level 14. 15 is usually where you have enough skills to start actually doing stuff. Typically. Now, I'm not sure if that's going to be the same for this one. But typically that's where other classes start to really show what they can do. Is right around level 15. I can definitely tell that this is people that want to be like, I'm a demon hunter, but they want to be like, I'm a caster. That's how this one feels right now. I feel like the I feel like Havoc is probably going to be a little bit out DPS, or will do more DPS. It will out DPS currently the Devourer, at least at this level. I don't know about later on. I don't know which one's going to be the best. I do think this is really cool, though. And then over here is your tank, obviously. This one is just broken. Period. There's all 5 of those.
Hello. Have a good one.
Okay, it wants us to do Shattered Restoration. The healing of shattered souls is increased by 10%. That's nice. Okay. And then we need to go to back to the cave.
Acquire a target.
Alright, bud, you got my target, I got your target, it's all gravy. I gotta wait for the ore cart to respawn now, but, you know, it is what it is. I didn't even need to wait for it.
I need to target something first. I am out of range.
There we go. Now the beauty is no, you don't have to be a Void Elf specifically to be the Devourer Demon Hunter. Any of the Demon Hunters can be Devourers. I just figured if we're gonna play a new spec for a Demon Hunter, we might as well play the new, or play with the allied race that's essentially built for it, since you can now unlock them as Demon Hunters.
How are you? What's on your mind? Watch your back.
Oh. There we go.
Good day to you. How are you? See you later.
You need something? Hello. I supply only the finest goods.
Okay.
Good day to you.
Turn this one
How
in.
are you? Safe travel.
And
What can I do for you? Hey there.
that quest line is now complete. Weapons. We're gonna do that, then we're gonna come down and do this quest line first. Weapons.
Can I help you?
Okay. Ooh. Or was it going from... No, it went from Draenor to Azeroth. Why is it not giving us bags then? Is it because I'm too low level?
Of Lord Stormsong's evil, heroes. Tread carefully. Some dark presence watches us even now.
I require a target.
Sheesh. Got a plague DK in here. Like, I don't even need to do damage.
I do not have a target.
There's a healer somewhere in there, guys. Because none of them are taking damage. Yeah, and now the tank left. I don't know who we're supposed to be damaging. They're just infinitely healing. Now, I will say, if we really do like this spec, I will burn my level 80 boost that I have, and we'll just make this guy max level and start working from there. You know what I mean? But I figured it would be more fun to kind of, like, go through and level it and look at stuff. Void Metamorphosis, that's the next one that I think we really should get. Hopefully it agrees with me when we level up. Collecting 50 soul fragments grants access to Void Metamorphosis. You access a higher state of being, subsequently empowering your abilities. While in Void Metamorphosis, your consume and reap are enhanced, and your fury will slowly drain. Additionally, Void Ray reduces your fury drain, deals increased damage, and no longer consumes fury. And then we also have Collapsing Star, which is going to be a passive.
I need to target something first. I require a target.
They,
I do not have a target.
How dare you sully this holy place with your presence? I call upon the surging waters. Arise and wipe out these intruders.
okay. I like the fact that our healer is a Draktherian, and they made it pure white.